Today I'm gonna do another food adventure. This time we're going all the way to Vietnam because I love me some pho. What's up guys, this is your girl Shay coming at you with a brand new DIY Wednesday. Everybody who ever tries pho is in love with it, and so I've long wanted to satisfy my curiosity about how to make the soup, and so I'm hoping it's gonna turn out okay. If I like it, then you can check the description down below for the link for where I got all of the things that I'm going to get. So in truth, what I did get was a kit that had everything ready for pho. So it's got lemon wedge, some hot sauce, some hoisin sauce, rock sugar, I bought a can of tofu, some pho savory vegetable pho concentrate, and some other packets of things. And you've got the oh so present noodles as well, some herb blend, which I wish they told us what it was, because in the whole spice. I like it that it's convenient because it was together in a kit. Oh, and also sliced mushrooms. So it was together in a kit and it was great, but I don't know what. Also has a little bit of history and step-by-step instructions. My prep is, I got a small bowl. I gotta get these lime juice packets and put 2 tablespoons of water and mix them with this. For those of you who don't know, pho is a Vietnamese soup. It originated in Vietnam during the time of the French colonization of Vietnam in the 1800s. So you can see the influence from France through the rich broth and all the fresh ingredients that it's brought into the soup. You can also see the French influence for the pho in the thin meats that is used inside of the broth as well. Let's open this can. Vietnamese cooking usually aims to balance 5 different spices, or taste experience as you want to call it, with sweet, sour, bitter, and salty, all, and not to mention spicy, all inside of their food. Like, they want to mix it and just have a really good balance of all of that. So needless to say that pho is just a very, very special soup, and I'm excited to kind of get a handle on how it's gonna be made. That nice and drained. They said to cut the pieces in half. Okay, but seriously, half? Really? Shouldn't I cut it like in thinner pieces? I think I'm gonna cut them in thirds because, you know, I'm an extra. Use a stock pot on medium-low and empty a whole spices. I gotta toast the spices for 3 minutes, stirring constantly until fragrant and being careful not to burn. Remove from heat. Okay, here's my stock pot. I don't really have a large one. I've got a medium one because, you know, this is just small. Let's get that light on. Okay, so you see my stock pot, and I want to put it on medium-low. Right, medium-low. That's like 4. Wonder what that is. What is that? Somebody tell me down in the comments if you know what this one is. I don't know what that is. It looks like nutmeg, but I'm not sure. So basically, I'm just gonna do this until it gets nice and toasty, and I start smelling it out here. So you just
Major Lazer.
I'm beginning to smell all the really delicious spices. Oh, this is great. This is actually really pretty fantastic. It smells. It already smells like pho, which I really like that. Moving it off the heat. So I'm gonna allow these to cool for a little bit, and then we're gonna put it in the sachet. You just want to get this in there nice and secure. Yes, yes. I'm just so excited. I'm excited to, oh, I'm salivating already. So I'm gonna start putting these in here. They're not completely cool, but they're not really warm either. Like, they're not too hot that I can't pick them up with my hands. It's nice and slightly toasted. You have the sachet filled. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna crush it. Here's an actual pro tip that they said to use the plastic bag as reinforcement when you crush your competition. So I'm putting the sachet inside the bag before I start to crush. Spices, and you can smell it through this plastic bag. Now it's time to start our broth. So we're gonna, this thing came with broth concentrate. There's a store called Wegmans in this area that will actually sell those boxes of broth for a pho. I saw it once and then I never saw it again, but the concentrate comes out really thick like molasses. And oh, I wonder what it tastes like. It's vegetable based, which is cool for my little vegan son, big vegan son. Oh gosh, that's really strong. It's good. It definitely tastes like pho. So good. So I get a packet per person, basically. So there's like 4. This pho serves 4. And I'm gonna take each of these and put them in the stock pot. Then we're gonna add the 10 cups of water. And this is gonna go on high heat. After I put the water and the concentrate in the pot, I'm gonna have to put this, I'm gonna put the sachet into the pot, and then we're gonna let it go for a boil. So don't laugh at my ghetto ass cover, but I'm gonna cover it with a plate because I don't have a cover for this pot. I don't know where it went, but you know, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. We're gonna let it boil for 10 minutes or so and have a pot boiling with like 6 cups of water separate. This is basically for your noodles. I put some water in a shallow pan. It's for an individual serving. So I'm gonna boil it and then just have an individual serving of the rice noodles just to show you what the consistency should be. This water is boiling. There, oh, the sachet fell all the way in. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. So now that the water is boiling and it smells so good, we're gonna turn it down to medium low. We're gonna add this rock sugar here first, and that'll dissolve nicely. And this is your sweet element. We've seen the sour, this is the sweet, we saw the savory, and the stock is actually very salty, and so is this fish sauce. So we want to put half of what's in here. We're also going to add half of that lime juice that you prepared in the beginning. Now we're actually going to add the tofu. This is our little protein. So we're going to add the protein and the mushrooms. I'll just add these very dry, fluffy mushrooms. Now we're going to cover it and let it simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now that the water is boiling, I'm going to add the noodles to the boiling water. I have this set aside. Let's see what's happening with the soup part. That looks like it's ready. And so I'm just gonna turn that off. The consistency of this, it looks ready. So I think I'm done with the noodles. I'm gonna serve them up. I ain't got no tongs. So I got this crazy looking fork thing to scoop it. What you wanna do is use a strainer. First, I'm going to go ahead and put like the little bit of herbs and stuff that's left over. Then I'm gonna put the liquid on it, and then I'm gonna, no, maybe I should put the liquid on there first. Let's do the liquid first. Oh yes, look how beautiful that looks. I'm ready to taste that rich broth brought on by deliciousness. Yes. The next thing I want to put on there is the herbs, the herb mix thing that they have on here. I think that I see some chives in there, and yeah, I usually put mint and the mung beans on there. But they didn't, of course they didn't send me any mung beans because you have to have that fresh. And I could have probably bought that at the grocery store, get the mung beans. But this also didn't come with mint, I don't think. And I'm going to add a little bit of this lemon. And I'm going to take some hoisin sauce. Hoisin sauce is so delicious and rich and glamorous. And sweet. Then I got some sriracha. That's it. That's the beautiful view of that pho. It looks so delicious. Let's see how it tastes. Well, unlike any other meal, a pho you need you need both a fork and a spoon to eat. And if you don't have a fork, you get some chopsticks. I don't have chopsticks in my house, or I would have been more authentic about it. I'm ready to taste this, so I'm gonna take some of this. So here we go. It doesn't taste horrible. It lets itself be eaten. Just need a little bit of salt, a little soy sauce. It's okay. It's not as good as probably would have had if I had gone to a restaurant and gotten it, but it satisfies the craving. I get these cravings for foreign food so often. And if I can make it at home and save myself some time, I'm gonna do that. This is my little DIY. I do it myself because I want it for myself. You know, it satisfies that craving, that need for me to first create something, and second, eat something different than what I'm used to. Yeah, this works. So that is all I've got for today on this DIY Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed watching me make my pho fantasies a reality. Click the subscribe button below to watch more videos like these. Hit the like button and share with your friends. Also, check out the links in the description. I got the link of where I got my takeout box from. Also, I have little merch. I've got t-shirts, also got my books and stuff, merchandise, and you can find that link down below. Make sure to check out my last vlog that is right up here, and check out all my other food DIYs, which there's only been one. My food venture, a ceviche, is down below over here. And that is all. Until next time, much love. Bye.